just beautiful. I like those. Feels right.
Hi, everybody. And to introduce us, we have everybody.
Hello. It's us.
Hi. For those of you who are watching the VOD, or those of you just watching this for the first time, my name's Clockwork Tuba. I'm your humble dungeon master for what hopefully is a nice ongoing experiment of Doom. But for right now, we're going to go ahead and introduce everybody. So I want everyone to say your username, where they can find you, and how long you've been playing D&D. And this is going to be fun. We're going to start with, to my left, oh, nope, my left, this thing's, whatever, Jay. We're starting with Jay.
Hi. I'm single letter J. I have been playing D&D for ever. I watched Vox Machina once.
True.
I have a Percy action figure. That's about as far as I've gotten with D&D.
Hey, that's good enough.
You can find me on Twitch.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Hat, for the stream. Keeping it going around the circle, we have Vox, who I just realized I misspelled something, so that's going to be good.
Oh, VoxChroma.
VoxChroma.
No, I'm VoxChroma.
By Crom.
Yes,
I have two snake feet.
I have been playing Dungeons and Dragons for all of, how long has this stream been going? 10 minutes now? So we'll go with 10 minutes. And doing it for the first time live on the internet for an audience. What could go wrong?
Excellent.
What else you just said? Where they can find me? All right, you can find me here on Twitch, as well as Instagram, Twitter, Ko-fi. I don't know how you pronounce it. Anyway,
Kafefe.
all of it under the VoxChroma name.
All right, moving around, we have Aegis.
Hi, I am not usually a ghosty, but I am today. I am Aegis. I played one D&D one-shot and one Call of Cthulhu one-shot, and I also have not played, like, live in front of people to be viewed later, so again, what could possibly go wrong? You can find me on Twitch, usually. I'm a partnered streamer on Twitch, and I do horror streaming with my boyfriend Pred, and we are on Aegis_and_Pred on Twitch.
Hey, Che, welcome in. And last but certainly not least,
Tulula and Chill. Here on Twitch as well as Tulula and Chill. Exactly how it's spelled. Normally go by Lou. I've been playing D&D since 2018, but this is my first live game.
and for those of you, sorry.
That's it.
Okay.
Think of anything else.
No worries. For anyone who has questions about characters at home, I do have set commands. All you have to do is do exclamation point and the first name of their character. For example, we can do exclamation point Damien. And that should automatically pop up a little blurb about the character, as well as a link to their Twitch channels. There we go.
Fancy.
I know. I did a lot of random work for this. All right. So, as I will say this, though, we'll do this in game. So, just a reminder for everyone, we are going to be a little bit less interactive with the chat than we normally are, just because I want people to focus on the game and focus on the story. I don't want to have to keep on coming out of that. So, like redeems and that kind of stuff will happen on natural breaks. Things like that will happen that way. Anybody have any questions, comments, or concerns before we get started?
To try and find a different background, because my new ghosty was phasing out, but
I'll keep my concerns to myself.
All right.
Question, and I feel like maybe this was something I should have thought of prior to this, but how are the dice rolls going to work?
So on your D&D Beyond character sheet, you can actually click on anything, and it should automatically roll and add the bonus for you.
Beautiful.
love that.
Welcome in, Butters. We're going to try to avoid that TBK. All right. So let's go over to... Yeah, everyone should have their character sheet up. That's one thing you should have pulled up. We go over to this scene with our handy-dandy little show and tell window. And everything's still working out. Yes, nothing has broken just yet. All right. So...
Ooh, I love that.
Right?
This is just a generic Eberron. This
my
is
character sheet. Oops.
Yay! So,
Congratulations.
this sound has been your lullaby, your constant companion for the past 6 hours. You boarded a lightning rail in Seer in the world of Eberron, and you're on your way to Sharn, the fabled city of towers. You were, in fact, the last 4 people onto the train. There's a war going on. Things are dangerous. Everything is packed. You guys actually aren't even in like a passenger cabin. You are in what looks like cargo. You guys have been sitting on boxes, reclining on luggage this entire time. I'm going to have you go around now that we've introduced your players. We're going to introduce the characters. So I want you to introduce your character, just describe their physical look, and then talk about like why are they on the train, and what have they been doing for this past 6 hours stuck in this cooped up little metal box with the other 3 people. And we're going to start the opposite way, so let's start with Tallulah.
I am a rather pale pink tiefling, short horns, short sandy blonde hair, but I'm mostly hidden by a cloak as if I'm hiding, and I'm just kind of curled up in a corner so that I could see down, the cargo car and keep an eye on everybody, like I'm always looking over my shoulder.
And why is Tallulah on this train?
I supposedly am I'm running. I'm on the run
Gotcha.
for some reason.
So tell me about Anya.
Anya is. Do I have to say everything or just?
Nope. Just what people would notice from being around there. A couple of characters have some secrets out there. That was a little weird. We're gonna.
I was just about to say, like, I'm not hallucinating, right?
You're not hallucinating. There's definitely speaking happening. Oh, that's switched off to things I wasn't supposed to be doing. So hopefully I'm not getting a DMCA'd for that. All right, so we're gonna fix the music later. We're not gonna have music this time. We'll fix it for episode 2. Hi, everybody.
It was nice though.
It was nice for last. But yeah, sorry. But no, what people would know about Anya publicly? Like, what's your public profile essentially for Anya?
I mean, publicly, I'm, just a very, very average, fairly nondescript human. Nothing particularly special. I'm not trying to draw any kind of attention to myself. So I just have, I've got fair skin. I have a hood over my head and fairly simple clothing. And I have dark hair, but you can't really tell because it's mostly covered by the hood.
And why is Anya on the train?
I was collecting a bounty.
Okay. Heading back to Sharn to report success on a job. Always important.
I'm just kind of counting my money.
Okay.
Making sure it's all there.
And Victor?
I am Victor, again, fairly nondescript kind of guy. Shaved head, close crop beard, that sort of thing.
There is no identifying features in this entire... No, I'm kidding. Go on.
Nothing at all. Nothing at all whatsoever. And, I've got, surprisingly, no hood up, but I do have a hooded poncho over my leather armor. And I am on this train simply to wander because I'm trying to find somewhere new. Don't really stay in one place for too long. So, life of a mercenary, that sort of thing.
And Damien?
Hi, I'm Damien. He's a tall
mostly dead. Newly reformed from dead. So that's good. Not 100% sure how I got on the train. I was told to meet somebody here about some Kyber cabbage, but they're not here.
Okay, hold on. Just modifying. Thank you, Binky. We're getting this, and then this, and then let's just get you all the way up to 200J. Okay. Alrighty. So, and how have you guys passed the past 6 hours stuck in this spot? Have you guys not talked to each other? Has it literally been just the occasional looks at each other and then back to whatever you're doing? Or has anyone initiated conversation?
Keeping busy. I don't like talking to people. People usually are jerks.
Yep.
Yeah, I would second that. I don't know. I've been sitting here sharpening some knives, my sword, just kind of, meditating, taking it all in. I don't talk to people a lot.
Okay. So again, it's been about 6 hours. I'm sorry. Go on.
I was going to say, and I just make sure that I already have, I've got 3 exits already in mind in case I have to make a quick escape.
That's concerning, considering there's
people.
Yeah.
I have 3 people in here who are apparently more paranoid than I am somehow. And that one's literally sharpening his weapons. No, I'm all set. I'm gonna just keep to myself.
I would imagine Tallulah would be kind of pacing, still keeping an eye on people, always looking over her back, looking like arms are close to her body as if, ready to strike if anybody were to come close. But still looks like she's looking for someone to talk to. Just anybody.
Okay, so 6 hours have gone by. You guys know, at least from the way your mental map is working, you guys are coming up on the border of Seer, heading into Breland, which is where Sharn is located. You hear, like, distant noises that are getting closer of just, like, thump, 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 thump. And then as they get close enough, the doors to the towards the carriage you're in open up, and you find a stocky human, shaggy hair, unkempt beard. Looks like he spent more time in a lab than he has anything else, but actually has heavier armor on that's been like battle scarred. He starts stalking in, followed by a Warforged, which if you're looking at the show and tell window, is what this central figure is. They're basically automatons that were created by House Caneth during the war as a sort of ready-made soldier. That's why they're called Warforged. They are forged for war. They end up having sentience and having souls. So they are their own people, but for right now, at least, the war is going on and they need to fight. And that is a large, imposing figure of a Warforged carrying... You could swear it was a ballista, except they're carrying it like it's a heavy crossbow. And they're just carrying it with ease. And it takes this human a good 3 steps into this carriage to realize you're there. And he's like, this is cargo. You guys no one was supposed to be here.
Surprise! We're here.
Is DJ here? He's supposed to meet. Never mind.
Okay, I assume you got put here for some reason?
I was one of the last ones on.
No one told me where to go.
Yeah.
Correction on it. You were basically put all here because there was literally no other room on the train. This is the only spot they could fit you guys in.
Well, then that.
Okay. Fine, just please stay out of my way. He goes to the center of the room, and you notice that, like, while all the cargo has been, like, pushed along to the sides, in the center of the room, basically chained down, is a single box. And he starts levering up on one hand, and the Warforged reaches down and just rips off the top of this crate. And you see a silver container, picture Ark of the Covenant style of like type of like table thing, and it's got covered with the crest of a gorgon over a an anvil. For those of you who are new to D&D, a gorgon is a silver metallic bull-looking creature that is the symbol of House Caneth, which you would all know is the house of manufacturing and creation. They are humans that bear the dragon mark of the dragon mark of making. For those playing along at home, and for those who aren't familiar with it, dragon marks are magical tattoos that appear on people that make them just physically better at doing something. So literally, you could not train a dragon mark of making person on how to smith for their life, but you could give them steel and tell them to work at it, and they could make something passable. If you train them, they make something amazing. As he lays down and kneels down next to this, he pulls out a like a thick vellum parchment and places it on the container. And then pulls out four. They look like you would think of them as players would think of them as like coasters, but you see them actually sparkling with a yellow gem inside all four of them. And anyone can give me an Arcana or a History check to find out what these are.
I'm sorry. How do we do that again? Because you were saying that that's on the.
Yeah, it's on. Show them on the character sheet. I think we turned it off for your character sheet. Give me 1 second just to turn that back on real quick, because yours, when we were making your character, got all wonky.
It was so weird.
It did. I don't know what happened with that, but give me a second to turn that back on, and then I'll have you refresh the page. Nope, that should be good. Okay, so yeah, refresh your page, and then when you click on the little number next to Arcana or History, that should automatically roll a die, and should actually give you the number with the benefit as well.
I would definitely not get any boosts to Arcana, so I could.
Yeah, it's just one of those things of you could. Yep.
Hi.
Hi, Jay.
Did you guys were like talking about Arcana, right?
Yeah.
I have an A next to mine. I think I can help.
An A? What?
I don't know. It's an A next to mine. It says
Yeah.
advantage.
Yeah, I'm wondering
So
why you get advantage on Arcana.
I didn't know, but it's there. So, hi.
Oh, it is not going to be for that. That is an Arcana check if for certain types of things because of your class, you can hunt them better and learn their mystical things better. So certain things you get advantage on those. Not for this one, but you can see how it says the +4 next to that. Just click on that and it should automatically roll and give you a number.
I got a 13.
I got a
History.
Okay.
I got a 13. Also.
All right, you got Arcana, you got History. Anyone else making this check?
I'm a hairy wizard, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I got a 4.
Good. Victor has no idea what this is going on.
No idea.
Right.
Don't give a shit.
I guess I'm just still not seeing where it is.
Okay, so on your so you see where your skills are? You see how we have Arcana in the center, and then to the right should have a plus number next to it, and it's got a
Mine has
little
plus. Mine has
So-
plus
Just
0.
click the plus number.
So yeah, click on the plus number.
Clicking on the plus number brings your intelligence. It just tells me about it. It doesn't.
Then refresh your page because it should be listing the actual numbers.
Let me do control. I thought.
Ruggy.
Please hold. Minor technical difficulties.
Indeed, yep, because it's working for me now.
Yes, thank you.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Indeed. Aha. I see what you did there.
Sorry. Here,
No
can
worries.
Rolled the dice for humor check and failed. Womp womp.
Also, in the bottom left-hand side of the screen, there should be a little like circle with a D20 next to it, and you should be able to click on that, click on D20 at the top, and then click on roll.
No, I don't think these are. I don't think the rolls are on for mine at all.
See, okay. So then go ahead and click on Portrait, Edit, or Manage My Character and Levels. Go back to the Home tab and make sure they're turned on. Might just be because it's set for me that it's doing that.
Where would they be?
I just read my character description. I really love it. Thank you.
Glad you liked it. Click on Manage Character and Levels, and then when you loads up...
Yeah, it wasn't. They weren't enabled.
Okay, so enable that, and you head back to your character sheet, and they should be able to click on it and should auto-roll for you now.
I have an advantage in history also. Does that mean?
It's the same thing. So for basically because
Why'd
you
fucking look
nice.
at that? It worked.
there you go.
It's all
Because
around.
Taking forever.
no worries. Because you're a blood hunter, Jay. Part of your character thing is that you are. Oh my! I just got Anya's roll. That's impressive.
So did I.
Yes, it should. Things will show to everyone on the game log. Yes,
I don't
because
know shit
No.
about Dick.
you don't know shit about Dick.
You know dick about shit?
No. Also no.
I don't know dick about shit.
So, Jay, if you look under your features and traits, you'll see Hunter's Bane. You have advantage on Wisdom to track Fae, Fiends, and Undead. You have advantage on Intelligence ability checks to recall information about them. That's why you're getting that advantage for like Arcana and History and things like that. So, if it's a Fiend, Fae, or Undead that you're tracking, then you get to roll with advantage. Which, by the way, for all of you playing at home, rolling with advantage is right-clicking on the number, and it should give you the option to choose advantage, and then it rolls twice and takes the higher number. Or if something happens, you have disadvantage, you right-click and choose that, and it rolls twice and takes the lower number. Simple as that.
Wait, so I should have right-clicked?
No, you should not have. This is not dealing with
Okay, well, that's
Fae,
good.
Fiends, or Undead, so you're rolling straight. I will say, you know, the two middle people on the cameras, Victor and Anya, have no idea and are not paying attention. Both
Count my
Damien
money.
and Tallulah can recognize that these are Sybaris shards. These are basically crystals that fall from a Sybaris band that goes across the sky, like one of Saturn's rings. And these things empower dragon mark abilities. So dragon marks can in tune with them to make them stronger. And as he...
Do we have... Okay.
What? Go on.
Do we have dragon marks?
Did you choose one of your character race?
What?
You're a Dampier, so you did not.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, you don't like dragon mark's a character racial choice, but it's basically you were born with or soon afterwards disappeared.
So
Yeah.
in my head, you said dragon mark, and I thought of the new Mortal Kombat movie with like, hey, look, I got a fucking dragon tattoo.
Yeah, no.
I'm sorry.
You have
Go right
you
on
have
that.
not beat up Kano and then taken his power.
All right, I'm out.
Yet.
Yes.
We're off to a great start.
So he
I was told this was Mortal Kombat.
but
I signed
speaking
up for the wrong one, man.
Speaking of dragon mark, you see peeking out of the corner of his sleeve, like going on down to his right shoulder, this deep purple blue tattoo. It looks like, but again, dragon mark. So sometime, you know, using this character as a reference, either sometime during like puberty or sometimes he was born, his skin blossomed with this mark, and it's not just basically a natural magical tattoo that happened, and because of that he can now do magic regarding healing and fixing things. And as he puts the 4 Sybaris like coasters at each corner of this vellum, it starts glowing, and he pours out his little vial of ink in the center of it. And as he starts basically twisting them like dials and muttering arcane phrases, the ink spreads apart, kind of like the Marauder's map in Harry Potter. It starts spreading out from that point, and essentially is giving him what you soon realize a like X-ray look into this container as he is like modifying and changing things and like getting a clearer picture. And as he goes down, you just hear him go, "No, no, no. I told those fools not to move it. I told them not to touch it." And he looks up and Companion stares at you guys and goes, "We have a problem."
It wasn't me, I swear.
I don't think you
I'm just grinning. Like,
This-
what?
This probably happened when they loaded it on, unless you've been attacking the crate with a stick for the past 6 hours. Have you been attacking the crate with a stick for the past 6 hours?
Do any of us look like
Oh.
the type to attack a crate with a stick for the past 6 hours?
That man seems
Started
drugged.
I've been watching all these people. They're fine.
I left my
Okay.
stick at home.
Well, I need some. Okay, I need
have
some
to
If I hit
things.
it with my stick, I promise you would know.
That's concerning. Please don't make love to the crate. But we have a problem.
Cool double. Oh, sorry.
We have a problem. I need your assistance to fix this. I need, and he starts like basically like he's not like he stopped paying attention to you now because he's like like again the dragon mark is glowing stronger and stronger as he's just fiddling with this. And he's like, "I'm going to contain this as much as I can. I need the following. I need twine. I need sealing wax. I need 3 candles, and I need the strongest bottle of liquor that you can find on this train. Otherwise, it's gonna get bad."
I don't have any twine, but I've got some rope. Would that help? Hempen rope?
Rope's too thick. I need something thinner. There's an entire train, and he looks up to you, and he's like, again, he stares at Victor, and then stares at you. "I don't care how you get it. Get it soon." So here's what's gonna happen. There are 4 objects. There are 4 of you. You guys can tell me what you're looking for and what skill you're gonna use. I will let you use any skill. I will let you make essentially a play for any skill, but you need to tell me what that's going to look like. So persuasion, deception are gonna be, talking and lying to people for it. Sleight of hand is if you're just gonna steal it from somebody. Stealth if you're gonna go unseen. I just need to know what kind of skill.
Well, I guess
So
I
you said
could.
it's- What do we need is twine.
Twine, a bottle of essentially the strongest liquor you can find, 3
Sealing
candles, and sealing wax.
I'll go find the liquor. I have a investigation thing I can do, so
Okay, go ahead and give me
I'll do
investigation.
I got a 15.
All right, that's plenty fine enough. It's literally like you start going to people. You look up and you're like, "I don't want to deal with people," and you turn back around going into the cargo, and then again it is just finding things and going, "Wait a minute, I saw." Yes, this is one of the bars I frequent. This is their symbol, and then you pop open the crate and you find a good body of Carnathian spirits. Karnath is a nation to the north that is. They believe that undead is just a thing. So, like, when you sign up for the army, you can sign up and get extra rations and extra money by signing over your body after the fact. And their army is about 50% undead, just running loose. Like, that's how they supplement their workforce. So it something's floating in this. You don't know what it is. You don't want to know what it is. But we have the bottle. All right, who's
Well,
next?
But the point.
Being a death knot.
Yeah.
Let me see. So how big is the train?
It is a standard. It's going from capital city to one of the major cities of Breland. So I'm gonna say it's about 15, 16 cars long. You guys are about the 10th or 9th car.
Am I able to try and persuade people to like give me candles because XYZ?
Okay, so are you persuading them, telling them, "Hey, I need this," or are you lying to them, saying like, I'm doing a vigil for my daughter or something like that, and give me the candles?
It's somebody's birthday. I need it for a cake.
All right, give me a deception check.
So deception.
Great.
How did she know? I love cake.
Oh my god, can you roll faster? Is this all gonna? Oh, if this is always gonna be a D20, then I have my own.
Yeah, get your own d20 if this is what's doing that. I got
Third. So it's
deception
13.
check.
yeah. I just got the roll. Go get your own d20 while we do this, because you guys can use real dice as well. You guys don't have to use this, especially because I've watched what happens on Aegis's computer. For some reason,
Oh,
the
why?
dice hate her. I don't
No
know why.
reason. There's no reason for it.
So.
I could probably ask Fred later, but
So the 13 is plenty fine. Anya goes from car to car. His name is Timmy. He's having his birthday. As we're crossing
it's his third
over.
birthday. We didn't mean to have it on a train, but here we are, trying to make the best of it.
Any your
And-
birthday.
Yes.
What? Yes.
So yeah, absolutely. Candles are acquired.
Yay. Okay, BRB. Let me go find
Yep.
die.
Go for it. Victor, Tallulah?
All right, I guess I'll try to go convince someone to give me some twine. I gotta figure
Okay.
out who the hell has twine on this train. You know what? They use twine to wrap food, don't they?
They definitely use wet food.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead to whatever car has the kitchen, the food supplies for the train, and but I'm gonna just try to persuade one of the stock people there to just give me some twine. Just hey, you
Okay.
got that thing of cheese wrapped in parchment paper? Just let me grab that twine off you real quick.
Give me that persuasion check.
Dan, let's see persuasion.
Got a 12.
All right. Again, these aren't difficult things. He's not going to use the twine afterwards, so he's like, "Fine, here you go," and gives you the twine. Which means we are down to sealing wax, and we're down to Tallulah. How is Tallulah getting us some sealing wax?
I am going to
Oh, cool.
perception to see if anybody is writing maybe a letter so that when they get to the other side they send it back or send
Okay.
it off somewhere. Seeing if they have the sealing wax there.
Alrighty, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Nope, I don't see shit.
Okay. So
I don't see shit.
it's gonna get a bit more difficult. So, but this is now freed up to everyone.
So quick. Nope, don't see shit. That was awesome.
That was a 7. So like it's one of those things of as you're walking, you do see a couple people that may be writing letters, but again, you're a pale pink tiefling stalking in a cloak up and down the passenger trains, so people are trying to like a little bit shying away. And so we come back and we reconvene, and again, this guy is working on it, and he looks up and is like, "We really need that sealing wax." So we now have 4 of you and 4 chances. It's going to be a bit more difficult to do this now. So here's we'll introduce a new mechanic of D&D to you guys. It's called the help action.
Help action. Okay.
The help action can be like
Lots of that.
instead
Helpful.
of me rolling, I'm gonna give someone else advantage on their roll by working with them.
Okay.
So, you basically
Here's my fucking
to catch you up, Aegis, in case you were when you were away.
I have AirPods in. I can hear the
Oh,
whole time.
never mind. Good. So you can either make 2 actions and be working in teams of 2. You can only have advantage once, so you can't like all of you working on the single things. But basically, it's going to be a bit more difficult now. But I do need someone to tell me what they're doing, and if 2 of you are working together, then let me know like how you're working together to get this sealing wax.
For one, I'm gonna pull my hood over my head so to hide my horns next time I go stalking down the cars.
You know what? I can help Tallulah out with perception check.
Okay.
See if I can find anyone.
I will say this: perception check would be even more difficult because you guys have failed it and already failed perception. If you guys can find a different skill to help, then it'll be only slightly more difficult. If you're still doing perception, basically just mashing perception again, it's going to be even more difficult. I will say this.
You know what? How about this? Well, I don't know, because we have to find someone with the sealing wax.
Well, again,
hi.
Again, you guys can just if you guys roll a skill successfully, I'll find the sealing wax for you. Essentially, I just need to know how you guys are retrieving this fast. You know, like
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and try to pickpocket off someone.
Okay.
Some sleight of hand.
So now, is somebody helping Victor with this? Where someone like giving a distraction, something like that?
I'll go with Victor, and actually, I'll pull the hood right back off.
Okay.
I'm enough of an exotic. I mean, hi.
Oh my god, look at her horns.
Yeah, look. Point.
Oh, God.
Oh
Look
my
at her
god, look.
horns.
They're real.
They're all pointy
Oh,
and round.
Shit.
And
God damn.
Hey,
okay.
can I touch them? Adding to the distraction, I figure.
Like you guys are all
like sharp horns and I cannot lie. Oh, sorry.
you guys are all
Can't deny.
you guys are all feeding into this, and then you look back, and Victor's standing there like, I got the sealing wax like 3 minutes ago.
Yeah, but I was feeling.
No, we were having fun.
Come on, guys, let's go.
Don't kill my joy.
All
As I
right.
walk past Victor, my tail smacks his ass. Just randomly.
Okay.
Cool with it. I'll roll with it.
Oddly okay with it.
All right.
I'm okay with this.
So you come back and basically you toss the sealing wax. He catches it. As he's like starting to freak out, he runs the twine over the sealing wax to coat it. Pulls off his signet ring, ties it to one of the twines, and then opens up a container inside, open up a hole in the container, and you see him cast Mage Hand. So a spectral hand grabs the ring, and as he's lowering it in, is putting it into a certain spot inside of it, and then he takes the whiskey, and then starts dripping it on the wax twine so that it doesn't sink into the twine itself and just runs down into a collection pool inside, and then lights the candle and puts it underneath that, and then basically is you see it starts building up, and then he just touches it, and you see the magic draw back into him and kind of diffuse itself into it. It's like
Oh.
Thank
okay.
you. That was potentially disastrous. He turns and he goes, my name is Cord de Caneth. And again, something you guys would know, the fact that he calls himself De Caneth, it's lowercase d apostrophe the name of the house. It means that he is a dragon-marked member of House Caneth. You just helped prevent a severe disaster on this train. I thank you. As long as nothing else happens, then we should be good for the rest of the rest of the trip to Sharn. Almost as if that's a cue. You guys hear coming from the outside. As you open windows, I assume, you see. Not this. Aegis is taking the train.
I'm on the train now.
She understood the assignment.
With you, I'm on the
I
train.
did.
Ooh, look, dinosaurs.
You see halflings riding dinosaurs, because that's one of the coolest things that happens in this setting. And basically, you see a halfling on a giant Quetzalcoatlus, this massive, broad-winged thing the size of a giraffe, wheeling away, and from its two claws drop down two velociraptors, like Jurassic Park style velociraptors, the bigger kind, that are each have two halflings riding on them, and they go thump thump into the top of the train, and then you hear thump 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 thump, basically the entire length of the train. basically is being dropped on by these Talenta halflings. It's the Talenta plains that they come from. And now I'm going to need everyone to roll initiative.
I was like,
Okay.
what the?
I got 10.
Okay.
Damn. Okay.
9.
Hold on.
8, 7, 6, 5.
8, 6, 7, 5, 3, 9.
6,
Go.
7, 5, 3,
Sorry. Where the fuck is that? We pass? No, that's investigation.
It's should be right
Nope,
at the
right at the very top of
middle.
your stage.
Found it.
Yep,
Found
there
it.
you go. All right, and then you got to
18. Is that good?
Yes. Higher in turn order.
What does that mean? Does that mean I broke it?
Nope. It just means that. Oh,
What does
sorry,
high score
wrong
mean?
look.
Thank you.
Okay, Victor, you are up first. And you notice, like, even as they're dropping, Cord is standing there at the device and is like, he's like, basically he's still channeling magic to keep this thing from exploding. He's like, siege, assist, and the large warforged who you realize is named Siege, basically sticks himself out of one of the windows and is firing that crossbow behind you, like in big, like just thwang, and knocking people across. But then we are up to Victor.
Good.
So- You see, like above you on the metal of the train carriage, raptor claws digging in as they've landed on the roof. There are two raptors that landed on your particular carriage.
Oh fuck. Shit. Would this be an appropriate time? Well, I don't know. I have a bow, but I don't know how much good that's gonna do.
And so you can also hold your action if you want to wait for them to, like, say, come inside the train and then hit them as they're coming in.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll
Okay.
do that. I work better in close quarters.
Just remember that your action's being held. Damien, you're up.
So, can I go on the roof?
I knew when I was planning this, I'm like, Damien's going on the roof, isn't he? Damien's going on the roof. So here's a fun fact. As a Dampier, you have a climbing speed. It means you don't have to make a trek for
I
it.
sure do.
So you literally
I
just,
knew
like,
about this.
kick open the window and start Spider-Man climbing your way up onto the roof.
Naturally.
All right. Any of you guys want any teeth, like as like a souvenir or anything?
Dibs.
Oh, me.
No.
Me.
All right. So I got 2.
If
Victor?
you're offering.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my boy. All right. I'll see you guys in a minute.
All right, so you have in front of you, basically I'm saying you're coming up on the back. There is picture of the raptor from Jurassic Park with 2 halflings
Yep.
on it, one controlling it, one standing behind it with this, what do they have? Fucking, I forgot what I gave them as weapons.
I didn't
Scimitars.
know, but I have 2 things also.
Yeah. So, go ahead. Are you attacking the raptor? Are you attacking the halfling? What are you attacking first?
Start with the can I start with the raptor?
You can start with the raptor.
Cool. Start with the raptor. Work my way up.
Okay, give me an attack.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you look under actions, remember
Okay,
under
thank
actions, you got to click on the actual next to your double-bladed scimitar.
Oh my god.
It's an actual thing from this world.
Wait,
No, just the hiya.
Yeah.
I'm like, is that what you meant?
I was gonna say, hiya.
Okay, hold on. Where am I looking? What button do I press?
So, yep, under
slash
actions,
DC one?
you got it.
Is
That
good?
definitely
I got
hits.
19.
Yep.
That
you definitely.
definitely hits.
Go ahead and now see where it says right now it has the 2d4 plus 3. Go ahead and click on that, and that'll roll your damage.
What? Probably just 9.
All right, 7 points of damage. And you can, as a bonus action, attack again because you have a second half of this damn double-bladed scimitar. Are you attacking the half or the dinosaur still? Or are you attacking the halfling?
Let's stick with the dinosaur.
All right.
Wait, what's going on with the dinosaur? Did that first attack do anything?
Yeah, you. Well, I'm gonna describe in a second. I'm gonna let you do your action, and then I'll do the narrative after that. But yes, you did. You definitely.
right,
It's not down yet, but it's definitely. You definitely got to dig into it.
Okay, then I guess I'll just hit it one more time.
Okay.
I'll poke it with Dick again. Another
Okay.
7.
That does not hit. So, after
Thanks for a
Damien,
second.
like Spider-Man walks his way up on top of this thing. He reaches behind him and then flips out his double-bladed scimitar. Some of you have not even you've heard of these things. They're only from like Valinor elves use them, and that's it. Using non-Valinor elf using is weird. And then you realize he's undead. Or newly undead, or newly not dead. He's tall, he's willowy. Damien's probably a Valinor elf who's just been transformed into a
We
vampire.
prefer unalive. First
All
of
right,
all.
unalive. My
better.
apologies.
He got better.
And so
I got better.
now here's the thing. I don't think it's charitable of me to say that Damien's been a bit of a fuck up this entire trip. You guys think he's been asking for his drug dealer? That's gone. As soon as the scimitar comes out, there's no joke anymore. There's just fluid movement as he completely scores into the side of this raptor, which, as you know, the halfling term for is clawfoot. Velociraptor is more of the Latin term. Yeah, we don't use those. And then he basically scores on the side of it, and then is basically goes to attack again, and it comes up with its claw foot, the Dionicus style claw, and just catches the blade and scrapes it into the ground, and he steps back and spins the scimitar around. That is Damien's turn. We then have the bandit's turn. All right, so they are labeled A, B, C, and D. A and B are the ones that are going to be on the raptor facing you, Jay. D and C are going to be on the other raptor. A is going to go first, so he's going to try to attack you with his scimitar. Does a 15 hit your AC?
Is that bad?
I mean, 15 is your AC.
Whatever your
So,
armor class
so
is,
yeah, meets and beats your AC, and your AC is 15. It's right next to the initiative at the top of the page if you're looking for it. So
Do I press that button?
you don't have to press it. That's literally just what he has to roll to hit you. Just like how you rolled and gave me the number, he's rolling and giving you the number, and he's actually hitting you.
Oh, okay, dope. Yeah, 15.
No worries. You take 4 points of damage. So on your character sheet, if you type into the box and just type in 4 and then click on damage, it should automatically do the 4 points of damage to your health. So right next to where the hit points are at the top. Or are you on your phone with your character sheet?
Kind of. I'm on my.
Oh, it depends if it's mobile. You might have a spinning wheel that pops up sometimes. But basically, just mark yourself down as 4 damage, and then click on accept, and that should automatically adjust that for you.
There, I think we're good.
Yes, you are. I see it. It updated for me as well. All right.
Oh, God, this is cool. Okay, technology. I'm so sorry.
It's literally your first combat. That's why I'm taking this nice and slow for this. All right. Bandit 2 is
Thanks,
gonna.
Daddy.
Oh, you're done. Is gonna take his clawfoot and is basically as he like runs towards the side on the clawfoot, he throws down a grappling hook into the top of the roof, and then jumps and like bodies the like entire raptor to like rappel off into the window, because Eberron makes cool shit happen. But he is going to unfortunately be moving into Victor's range of attack. So, Victor, you had your action held. Go ahead and attack for me.
All right. I'm just going to give him a bit of the old stabby stab.
All right.
$14.
That hits.
I was going to say, do I get another action, or is it just that one?
Just that one. You guys are level 1. You guys are going to start... Like, certain fighting classes get higher actions as they go up. I will say this. Give me a stealth check real quick.
Uh-oh.
No.
Why?
This is a good thing for him.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I don't have to do anything, right?
You have to do anything. I will say that he did not notice you, so go ahead and roll sneak attack with this damage as well. I will say that he was not paying attention.
Wait, sneak attack.
So you should have 1d6 of sneak attack damage. You should be a little bit lower down on your features and traits.
Oh, there we go.
So roll the 1d8 plus whatever for the rapier, then add the 1d6 so you just rolled the 1d6. Now roll the 1d8 plus whatever for your rapier.
Oh, so I roll it again. Okay.
Yeah. Just you have to roll the rapier damage now. You rolled the hit. Now the damage on the right hand side. There we go. Holy shit.
Was that good?
I mean, you rapier damage alone, you killed him.
Beautiful.
So it's literally the series of events are, like they talk to each other quickly in halfling. You stay here and fight. We'll go inside the car. Throws down the grapple hook, bodies his entire raptor inside this window, and as he's coming through, Victor just calmly stands up and holds out the rapier, and he just fully impales himself on it.
So
And then we have the background. Oh, not the raptor, the bandit.
Oh, okay.
So
That's not so bad.
The first halfling is now shish kebabbed on the rapier. The second halfling is scrabbling forward in the saddle, trying to grab the reins of the raptor, which does not want to be which does not want to be uncontrolled at any time. And then we have Bandit B, and Bandit B is attacking Jay because it's the one up on the roof. Does a 22 hit you, good sir?
I'm 15, so yeah, I guess. Why am I being hit twice now? This is bullshit.
So, fuck off.
I know, it's okay, I'm kidding.
And then you're going to take 5 more damage.
Fuck, alright. I guess.
And
Okay.
that's B. And Anya, it is your turn. There is
This
a
is about right.
raptor in front of you with a halfling on the back of it, and you see another raptor's feet clawing in through the ceiling above you.
How tall are the trains?
I will say they're about let's give it 10 feet.
Did you see my question in the table, by the way? Or can I just ask you questions?
Ask me questions because I can't. If I click off of that, it's gonna fuck up the cameras.
Oh, well then don't do that. Is Fey Presence line of sight, and would that hit?
Let me double check that real quick off of your
Because it's
character
10-foot
sheet.
cube, but like 10-foot cube from my feet, from my head, from the mark, from.
It is not line of sight.
Sweet.
So yeah, if you want to try to like jump in the air and do this, I am not gonna stop that. That's gonna be fucking awesome.
Headbutt the air with a fucking Fey Presence. Let's do this.
So that means I'm gonna make the you're gonna hit Jay and you're gonna hit Victor as well. I'll say Tallulah's far enough away as well as Cord. So, are you doing charmed or are you doing frightened?
Frightened.
Okay, so both Victor and Damien, give me a wisdom saving throw. So on the left-hand side of your character sheet, where it has the saving throws listed, it has Wiz, and then click on the button next to that. And then I will make them for these people. All right, so both Damien and Victor are fine. You both shrug it off. You are dead. You're gonna get it.
Wait, me?
No. Sorry, I was looking.
To die.
I was looking through. I was going through my list of bandits, and the first one I clicked on was already dead.
He's just talking shit to the halflings.
Yeah, I'm talking shit to the halflings.
Oh, okay.
That's a nat 1. So the bandit in front of Jay starts screaming. That's another nat
6
1.
around, I'm starving.
Holy shit. That's what we call in the business a bad sign.
For me.
No, for my baddies here. Oh my god. Okay.
They didn't expect it ages.
So
No.
just the raptor in the carriage with you is not frightened. Both all three of the halflings and the raptor in front of Jay are losing their goddamn mind.
Beautiful.
So as you guys see Anya just basically like
Does this help?
it does not help Chris Pratt.
Damn it! That's what I'm doing.
As you see Anya wall kick off one of the luggage racks to get the air needed for it, you just see her just go boom, and there is something in the back of your brain that is convinced that she is a 16-foot predator that is going to destroy you. Victor and Damien, you guys shake it off. Though you see the clawfoot in front of you that's in the carriage, shake it off. Everything else that is still alive and is affected by that starts just screaming and scrabbling away. So here's what the frightened condition does. They cannot willingly move closer to Anya. If Anya is within line of sight, they have disadvantage on their checks to attack or anything like that. So mainly this one halfling is just really having a bad time because he's surrounded by everyone and losing his mind. You can see that they're being scared, Damien, but the presence of what's causing them fear isn't visible for them yet. So they're basically they're you can see the adrenaline hyping up on them, but they're not just completely wigging out. And that is Anya. They should be scared. Tallulah, you are up.
Oh boy. So who all is around the dinosaur in the car?
In the car, Victor is standing next to the dinosaur. There's the halfling on the back of it, and then there's the dinosaur itself. I will say, from what she did, about now 5 or 10 feet behind the dinosaur is where Anya is, as she did her flying, exploding goop of "you're fucking terrified of me" jump.
I'm great at parties.
Yeah, absolutely.
I bet. Oh, I'm gonna try and climb up onto the top.
Okay, give me an athletics or an acrobatics check. You unfortunately are not Spider-Man, so you cannot just...
I am not Spider-Man.
Alright, that's plenty enough
But
to
I'm
get up there.
okay.
You're okay. You got an 11 on that. So yes, you climb up on top and you see Damien. Basically, you see what should be airbrushed on the side of every van in a 3-mile radius of Damien with his hair in the wind, riding across a train with a crossbow bolt sticking out of his arm, holding his double-bladed scimitar dripping with raptor blood as the raptor and the two halflings like square off against him.
This is the last time I listen to the attendant when they tell me to get on the train. I'm getting in the train next time.
How much movement do I still have left? Did I use
I will
any to get up?
say you took about 15 to get up because you had to go out and then up and then over. So there's a point where you're secure.
Okay.
And you would have been able to see like where the claws were, so you can decide whether
Yeah.
you were in front of or behind of.
I'm going to be next to Damien and do poison spray towards the halflings. And the...
Okie dokie. Is poison spray a cone? What's going on with that?
10 feet.
Everything else getting pulled up on my side too.
Yeah. It's a con save. I thought it was a cone last time I played poison spray.
Nope, it is target of one creature.
Oh, target on one creature?
Yep.
Well, the dinosaur, because it's the bigger target.
Okay, so it's making a con save. That's this one. That's a 4. 4 not gonna do it. Go ahead and roll me some damage.
10 poison.
Oh shit. So, Damien, you're feeling yourself. You're everything's going pretty awesome, right? Right?
I have 3 health.
Yeah, I know.
got you.
You're
I got
feeling
you,
hurt.
Boo. Hold
You're
on.
you're a little hurt. You see
mean,
that?
I feel awesome, but I have 3 health.
You see that pink
Should
tiefling
make
from
that
before
clear.
climb up next to you and hold out her hand, and you're like, "What's a hand gonna do?" And then this like acid cloud just drifts from her hand and starts just eating away at the clawfoot in front of you. It is on its last legs. It is staggering and like desperately trying to stand up. It is not quite dead, but it has 2 hit points left. You were very close to just melting this damn thing.
Bonus action?
Yeah. What bonus action do you have?
Healing word on Damien.
Absolutely, because poison spray is a cantrip. Go ahead and roll it.
Ooh, somebody's
4.
gonna be sharing their kyber cabbage later.
Ooh.
That was 4, you
4.
said? All right,
Yes,
so 4.
for Damien.
You heal 4 hit points, Damien.
Yay! I know how to do that. Sorry. I got excited.
Okay, so it is that clawfoot's turn now. Sorry, anything else you're doing?
No, I'm done.
All right, so it's that clawfoot's turn now. It
Uh-oh. That thing's not dead?
it's got 2 hit points left. It is literally just staggering. Like it's
Uh-oh.
it's standing on bones. It's actually gonna go for Tallulah because Tallulah just burned it full of acid. So
Life is
actually,
flashing before its eyes.
it can bite and it can and it can claw. So
It
it's-
just sees, what's his name going, push, push. Sorry.
no Hammond going push.
No?
Tallulah, does a 16 hit you?
Yes.
All right, 9 points of damage.
Oh.
Oh, noes.
I like to be there doing all of
I'm
that.
not great. I'm hearing the Pokemon boo-doo, boo-doo.
And Damien, a 14 does not hit you. So you manage to, as it's clawing out, you manage to get your arm in the way and chicken. Oh, geez, yeah. I forgot you guys are level 1. I mean, I forgot you guys are level 1, but just it's becoming very apparent that you guys are level 1. All right, so that's his turn. It is now the Clawfoot that is in the carriage with you guys. And he is going to try to he's not afraid of anybody, so he's going to bite Victor and claw Anya. So the bite does a 16 get you, Victor?
15. So that's 15 armor class, right?
Yeah.
Like I use that. So yeah, 15 armor class. So yes.
So 16.
Armor
So yeah.
class twinsies. Sorry.
Hey.
That is 10 points of damage for you.
I'm pretty sure I'm dead.
You are down but not dead. You hit 0. And also, what happens when you go unconscious, good sir?
Oh shit. Is that now?
That you're the one who went down, so yes, that's a now thing.
All right. Well, my
This is now.
so in that case, since I have been rendered unconscious, my human form kind of just melts away in place of pale gray skin, some black ringed white eyes, purpley silver hair, and surprise, I'm a changeling named Vez.
Fuck.
Dude, that's hot.
Dude, we're gonna be so surprised when we get back down there.
And with a new update, if you do exclamation point Vez in the chat, you get that new new little blurb.
Nice.
Okay, so that is that. He's also going to try to claw.
As of right now, technically Anya's the only one who's personally witnessed this, correct?
Anya, Cord, and Siege, because they're still in there as well.
Oh yeah, they don't count. They're
Does
whatever.
a 13 get you, Anya?
Oh, I'm 12.
Okay, so you take 5 points of damage.
Okay.
And the
Can
bandit
I?
is
There's nothing I can do to like dodge or anything, right?
no. That's all factored into your AC already.
Okay.
And the bandit is losing his mind, so he's going to take disadvantage on this attack.
Yeah, fucker.
That'll happen.
Okay, and a 11 does not hit you, right?
Right.
Okay. So now top of the order. Cord, before we get to Vez, I'm going to say Cord goes last. Cord is desperately going to try to toss a Cure Wounds at Vez, sorry. Which is going to be 8 points of healing.
Oh shit! All right.
And that just brings you up from 0 always. No matter how many quote unquote negative you were, the healing just brings you up always.
Oh, that's cool.
And it's basically like he's literally got like one hand on the device and is like desperately reaching out to tags you, and then he like heals you real quick, and then dives back over to. Actually, no, I will do because I forgot he's a level 1 artificer. He's basically he's similar to you guys. He reaches into his pocket and pulls out a clockwork spider, and he tosses it at you as long as he can stay within range. And it's clockwork spider, buddy. And you're not here. Shush. And it starts. Trevor, or sorry, Damien, close your ears because you're not gonna like this. It basically runs over. Shut up. It runs over, sees the wound, and just quickly starts like a suturing you with a glowing white thread, as if he was like basically like knitting you back up again. The little thing, and then as soon as it's done, it jumps back over without even looking. Cord catches that on mid-hair, puts it back into his thing, and you are healed the 8 hit points.
Alrighty then.
That's handy as fuck.
And now we are back at the top, and that is you. Good.
Is there an option to choose death instead?
All right, so I'm assuming stealth is kind of out of the question at this point, right?
No, but remember, both the bandit and the clawfoot are within 5 foot of an ally, as Anya's there. So so it basically, as you move up to attack, you're gonna get sneak attack anyway. Sneak attack triggers on if you get advantage on your roll, if they don't, basically they can't see you, and or if an ally is within 5 foot of your target, because they're distracting them enough for you to like come in and just hit the critical components. So go ahead and roll like normal, and then if you do hit, you'll do sneak attack. And are you attacking the clawfoot or are you attacking the bandit?
The clawfoot.
All right, so go ahead and roll like normal.
Oh, 24. God damn.
That's for your stealth check. That doesn't count. We're not doing stealth checks. It's
Oh.
literally just as long as you have an ally within 5 foot of your
okay.
target, then you're good to go. So
Okay,
since
so-
Anya's right there, and they're barreling down on and they're trying to attack her.
So I do the. I mean, it doesn't matter what order I do it in, right? Just the rapier, damage check, and the sneak attack.
Yeah, the rapier is to see if you attack, and again, you got to tell me if you're hitting the clawfoot or you're hitting the bandit.
Clawfoot.
Okay,
So there's that.
that is not going to hit. That's
Not gonna
they
hit?
Have, they have an
Okay.
AC higher than that.
Shit.
All right, let me see, clawfoot. Yes. All right, so yeah, you come in and you're still a little woozy from going to death's door and back again.
Feel a little woozy, man.
All right,
I'm
Damien,
sorry.
you are up. That's
Yeah.
okay. Your turn.
Okay. So, am I to understand that if I'm hungry,
hmm
and I need some health and want to take some health from somebody in front of me, I can do this, yes?
You can. Under your attacks, you should have a bite listed.
Yep, it's called Fanged Bite.
Yep.
'Cause
Go ahead and
that's
so
what
are you drinking from the halfling? Or are you drinking from the dinosaur? Again, this is why D&D is amazing because I had to ask questions of: are you drinking from the halfling or are you drinking?
halfling, because one of those two is not poisoned.
Just
Yes.
probably a good idea. It'll be a little bit spicier. All right, so go ahead and roll me the attack with the fanged bite.
I just, marinated it a
We,
little
dr-
bit.
we drank the blood of people who were on drugs.
And now I'm a wizard.
I'm a wizard. Just like Anya.
Oh my god.
Sorry, alright, roll that dice. Thanks for putting up with me, guys. I got a 7, and that's what I get.
Okay, so yeah, you fucked around and then you found out no. The dice guys are so. Tallulah, you're staggering a little bit. You're hurt, but you're fine. You have your ally Damien by your side, and you see Damien just launch himself over the over the dinosaur and the halfling to the other side. All right, Bandit 1 is going to attack. He's going to try to attack Damien. Nope, that is a 14. That is not going to do it.
No.
Bandit 2 is dead. Bandit 3 is a little attack. Let's go for Tallulah.
No, don't touch me.
Actually, no. Damien just jumped at them both with, fangs. So we're going to try to activate Damien again. And that's
fair.
12. So that misses too. They're not having a good day. Anya, you're up.
Oh goodness. Who's left?
In your, you have both the dinosaur and the halfling on the back of the dinosaur, inside the carriage.
Terrified halfling, right?
Yes, absolutely terrified of you. So can't really, hit for the broadside of a barn, but is absolutely terrified of you.
Can I just shoot him with my crossbow?
You absolutely can. Go
I
ahead and
wanna
roll
shoot
that.
him with my crossbow.
At insult to injury, hit him in the face with the crossbow.
I was gonna say in the face, yeah. Absolutely in the face.
Stab in the face with a soldering iron.
All right,
Yes.
let me know what you got.
I need to roll. Wait, I need to
A D-
roll.
Yep, D20 plus the.
I got 13 plus what?
That is plenty enough to hit the halfling.
Well,
They have an
I'm gonna
AC
hit
of
the
12.
halfling.
So then,
Fuck you,
Uh,
halfling.
because the dice are fighting you, I'm not gonna make you dig it out. I have my handy dandy dice. What is the damage of your crossbow?
1d8 plus 1.
Okay. There's
Am I
the
reading it
8.
right? Okay.
So that's 7 plus 1 is 8. And he takes 8 damage to the face.
Ooh, the face.
Alrighty, Tallulah.
I am going to expend that last spell slot and do healing word on myself.
Probably a good idea.
Just a little bit.
Oh, it did 4. But it's better than nothing.
That's 5 is better than 1.
Yeah. What? Yeah. Okay. So I do see Damien just like launch himself into the halfling and take the halfling off the raptor.
No,
right?
no, he just missed. So it was literally like it was literally like Damien squared up like a football tackle and the halflings ducked. And so Damien like he still has undead cat-like reflexes. He just flipped over midair and like did the 3-point landing on the other side of the raptor. It looked really cool, but everyone on this on top of this train knew he was trying to bite somebody and completely whiffed.
Yeah,
And I'm like,
right.
wait. It's like, wait, dude, you were gonna bite them?
I'm hungry.
Oh my god, you got the munchies, you Kyber cabbage fool.
Yeah, right. Quarterstaff to the dinosaur.
Judgy.
Quarterstaff to... Sorry, to what?
Cloak. I have the quarterstaff under my cloak, and I just pull it out.
And you're hitting the
To the
dinosaur, you're hitting the
dinosaur.
bandit. Okay.
Because that dinosaur's going down.
Yeah, go ahead and give me... see, if you do any... If you connect, you're good.
No.
Unfortunately, you do not connect. The dance continues on the top of the carriage. All right, it is his... It is that Clawfoot's
windy
turn.
up here.
It is windy.
Yeah. Who would have thought?
I mean, how fast is this thing moving?
It's pretty fast. That is going to be 4 points to Damien. As it takes a chunk, like the dinosaur twists and takes a chunk out of you. It's going to try to claw you as well.
Oof.
And that's an 8. So that misses. Again, the fact that you're the heavy armored of the two was saving your life at this point.
I have 3 again.
All right, and then the dinosaur inside the carriage is not afraid. So it's going to try to bite Anya. That's a nat 1. That does
what?
And does a 14 hit you, Victor? Or Vez, sorry.
No.
All right. So, again, dinosaurs just not having a good time right now. And
Sad
then we
raptor
have
noises.
the bandit there is going to try to attack Vez. But since Anya is still within visual range, this is going to be still at disadvantage.
Can fuck right off.
He can fuck right off indeed. That's 9. So yeah, again, you guys are just, again like literally we're doing like those one of those Joss Whedon Avengers oneers where the camera is like panning back and forth between like the carriage up and down as you guys are all just dancing over the raptors, attacking them with things like halflings are ducking out of the way, swinging a scimitar down. No one is touching anybody, but everyone's getting there.
We look good doing it, okay?
You look good doing it. You guys are at the top of the turns again. Vez, you are up.
All right. Fuck it. I'm pissed at this raptor, and I'm just going to go for another stabby stab.
All right, give me the stabby stabs.
Aren't you a changeling? Can't you turn into a raptor?
Can't turn into a raptor.
No. Changelings can only turn to like actual sentient beings. That definitely hits. Go ahead and roll both your damage and your rapier damage and your sneak attack damage. Nice. And nice. All right, that did a fair chunk. It's starting to stagger a bit. It is not, but it is bloodied, which means it's under half its hit points, so it's starting to look a bit rough.
Yeah, fuck you, raptor.
Damien.
Yeah. I'm not dead.
You're not dead. You're still fighting, though, bud.
Yep.
He got better once. He can get better again.
Oh yeah, I'll be fine.
I die.
Are you still trying to bite people, or are you going back to the swords.
So I'm bleeding, right?
You're not actively bleeding out, so you're not going to keep on taking damage after this. That's not how D&D works. It's all abstracted out.
Well, no,
but
I mean,
yes,
that blood that I have,
yes,
that's currently leaking. Can I put that on my weapon?
you can. It's not going to do anything yet. That's next level, but I like where your head's at.
Thanks. Okay, just trying. So let's try biting him again.
Okay, roll me another Fanged Bite. We're going for the halfling again, right?
Yep, I'm on it.
Okay. And I will say, do this with advantage. You do roll again for me, just because you're now flanking with Tallulah.
Oh, okay. So what do I do differently?
Just hit it again. Just hit it again, and you're good. If you've already rolled once, you just roll again. If you cut to that,
What's a
that
bee?
Jesus.
Jesus.
that's called a critical.
Beezus. Oh.
So I need you to hold down the damage on next, because that was a double scimitar hit. It looked like. Or well, you're doing the fang bite or doing the damage, because it'd be the same to hit anyway. You're definitely gonna hit. Were you trying to bite him, or were you trying to attack him with a scimitar?
I mean, I was trying to bite him, but yeah.
Okay, so then the damage next to your fang bite, hold down, and then there should be an option for critical, or yeah, because you're on the tablet.
Hold on.
It's just to be able to roll as critical damage and then roll.
Oh, okay. Critical hit.
Yep, and then roll again. Okay, so you gain 9 hit points back, and he takes 9 hit points. So now
Back to full HP.
he looks like he's on death's door, as Damien just does the whole come here, and then just grabs this halfling, yanks him half out of the saddle, and just
come here. You'd be like a Capri Sun. Get over here.
And, yeah, pops him like a juice pack, and then
Love it.
it's now his turn. He doesn't like that.
Of course not.
But he can't do shit about it, because again, he was just... Yeah, that was with the critical hit, Binky. But yeah, he just rolled a 6, because again, Capri Sun, he's not having a good day. The one behind him is going to attack you. And misses as well. Again, everyone's a little concerned, considering Damien is now standing there, blood pouring down his mouth, with a grin and a satiated happiness.
Come on, I'm not that messy. That's rude.
Just to quote the chat, the halfling gusher.
Oh no!
Nice.
Halfling.
Thank
All
you,
right,
Sarah.
Anya, you are up.
Ew.
Son of a bitch. How long does it take to reload the crossbow?
Hey,
Or am I only allowed to use it once?
you can use it once per turn. It happens automatically as part of your attack. You just if you were a class which you're not a class that gets multiple attacks per turn, you wouldn't be able to do that with a crossbow without taking feats and being trained in it or having a special magic item.
Okay.
But you can attack every turn. You're fine with that. There's no actual action you have to spend to reload.
And I meant to ask too, like, how's my ammo work? Like, do I just have unlimited?
You
bolts, or...
came with 20 bolts. As long as you guys are paying attention to it, and as long as you guys aren't like in the middle of nowhere, I will always say you have enough bolts, because I will say that you can go and just buy more, like it'll be part of your operating expenses.
I'm gonna try to finish off. What was it? The halfling that I attacked already.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna try to finish him off with just hitting again, and more insult to injury, hit him in the face. with the
Absolutely.
crossbow. And I got 13 again.
All right, that hits. I will roll your damage real quick. And that is definitely enough. He is down.
Good. Cool.
They are like hobbits, little people. They're basically about 2 to 3 feet tall. They're called halflings because they are half a normal person.
They
Alrighty.
Lollipop Guild.
Tallulah,
Lollipop Guild.
you're up.
I'm really sorry about that.
Lord.
You just watched Damien have himself quite literally a little snack.
Yes, I did. I'm gonna shake that off for a moment, and do another poison spray at the dinosaur.
Okay, so that's this one.
Con
Con
13.
save 13, you said? Alright.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a failure. Give me some damage.
3.
Uh-oh.
That's enough. It had 2. So it goes down, and I'm going to make the halflings on top of it make dex saves to not be dumped on their ass. That one's dumped on its ass, and...
If the other one doesn't, I'm kicking him.
Okay, well, you can kick him all you want, because he
Damn.
the one that's suffering from blood loss at the moment falls onto his ass. The other one manages to catch himself as he lands. That clawfoot is dead. It's the clawfoot down here. That's with Victor and Vez. Or sorry, not Victor, Vez and Anya. Alright, so 1 attack for Anya. That is going to hit. That's going to be 21 to hit. And 4 damage to you, Anya.
Oh, fuck.
And that's going to be 20 to hit, a dirty 20. And 5 damage to you, Vez.
Wait.
How much damage?
Dirty 20?
Dirty 20 is a 20 that's not nat. So rolling a nat 20 means you get a critical hit. So if I say I rolled a 20, but it's not natural, it means that I rolled something out of that. You got a 5 damage, by the way. Sorry.
Oh, Jesus, I'm down to 3.
1. Yo, so, like...
Alright, and that's its turn. That bandit's dead. Top of the order. Vez, you're up. You have this rampaging clawfoot in front of you.
You know what? I'm just going to stick with what works. Let's go for more stabby stab.
Okay.
So, let's see. 12?
That just barely hits. Go ahead and roll me some damage.
Also sneak attack or no sneak attack?
Yeah, sneak attack, because Anya's still there.
Would you
Yeah,
forget about me already?
Okay, so that is definitely enough. And again, as you guys are like dancing back and forth with this rampaging dinosaur in the middle of a closed train case, you dive forward and just slide in right into the heart. It drops. You guys have that breath of, okay, we're good. We did shit, and you look up again, and the camera pans back up. We have Damien. Damien, you're feeling fine.
Yeah. And it's still windy. Can we go back inside now?
There's still the 2 halflings in front of you.
Yeah, we've got 2 left.
Oh yeah. Hey guys. So let's. Yep, I have a double-bladed lightsaber. If only.
Yes, you do.
Okay, Darth Maul.
In my heart.
In my heart.
Only. I have a double-bladed scimitar, so that's a blade for each of us. Let's give it a try.
All right, roll for your first attack.
You Duel of the Fates.
Okay, that misses. Go ahead and roll as your bonus section.
Sorry.
Not gonna lie, I did not see this game going like this.
You haven't met Jay enough.
So,
Yeah.
Apparently.
So just press the button again, yeah?
Yep, plus rolling into attack.
16.
That definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage
Yeah.
for me. It's gonna be 1d4 this time. So, Just roll like normal, and I'll subtract. We'll do the first die.
Well, I mean, like. Okay. Bring.
Okay, so it's 4 plus 8. That's plenty. So again, your little Capri Sun like gets his sword up to block the first blow, and you just casually step forward and then flick out with the other blade, and just the head goes flying off. And it's one of those things of, because the wind's rushing by, you toss the head, and the head goes. It just starts like going behind somewhere miles behind this train is that head. All right.
I duck out of the way.
That
His
is.
head that's flying at me.
So dead. He's having a bad time. He is going to. You hear him whistle, trying to like signal like the flying dinosaurs overhead, and he is going to swing out at Damien. That's a claw foot. He does not get a claw attack. That is going to hit Damien
Ouchies.
with the scimitar and do all of 3 damage to you, bud.
Okay, I can do that. One.
Anya,
No, not 33. Calm down.
Yes.
you are up.
Uh,
There's nothing inside
daggers?
this carriage.
Oh no. I mean, how easy is it for me to get up top?
Give me an athletics or an acrobatics check.
Oh, it's
we
negative.
able to
Never mind.
help?
I'm not gonna even try it. It would be a -1 to whatever I give you. So.
Okay.
I did it on negative, and I'm fine.
you
Well, I
teleport?
feel like I'm gonna hop up there, and y'all will already have taken care of the dudes. So fine,
Fair.
but okay, huh?
Fair.
You guys seem like you've got it.
We got
I
it.
kind of like. Can I
Yes.
see what the halflings were carrying? Can I loot?
Yeah. They basically have just
Nice, good call.
a couple of like each of them have a scimitar and a light crossbow. They have a boomerang as a backup weapon. And they have like a couple of coppers each. There's not much. They seem to be like desperate folk, and that's why they were looking to rob a train.
Fair. I'm
Play stupid
taking
games,
the
win
last
stupid
couple
prizes.
of coins they got though, because
All right.
fuck those guys.
Give yourself. We'll call it 5 coppers for each halfling. So give yourself 10 coppers.
Yay. Now where do I put that?
Under your inventory, if you click on the money, then there should be like let me see. Give me a second. I forgot which order it goes in. Coppers, the CP at the all the way to the right. Just add in 10 and then click on add, and it should add to your gold. All right,
Under
Tallulah,
inventory.
you are up.
Let's see.
I've about had enough of these guys. How bad does that halfling look about now? Like really bad?
He has not been touched.
This is the one that was okay, right?
Yeah, this is the one that landed fine. Like basically, he was the backup gunner for this clawfoot, and he's just been absolutely fine this entire time. That being said, if you want to poison spray him, give him that good old poison spray.
Maybe I was thinking short bow, but I'll do poison spray because I can.
Okay.
Do that. Yeah.
Can I ask you a question?
Yep.
Didn't really give him much of a
Say,
choice there, did you?
Nope. Say Lou was to use a crossbow, or sorry, a bow, right? Would the wind outside of the train any bearing?
Oh
on
yeah,
that?
probably.
Not possibly for a bow if it was going to be longer than like a couple. Like it would be like short range for a bow, but crossbows would be fine because they're propelled by the force. If it was something like Lou was trying to hit
Back up. Propelled by the what?
by the force, not that force, but
Okay,
the whole point.
I was like, wait.
No, because the whole point of crossbows is because they're like they have like steel bars and they're under tension, so they don't
Okay.
deviate as much. That's why crossbows are better than bows. They're not as affected by wind. If it was something where you were attacking a halfling like 60 feet away, I might give Lou disadvantage on this on attacking with the bow. By the way, roll your damage while I'm displaying this because he did fail his con save.
11.
That is enough. I'll explain that.
Melted him.
I'm gonna describe this in a second. So like disadvantage would happen, but considering the halfling is so close, the wind isn't affecting that much. But yes, Lulu's had enough of this. She just stands forward, conjures up the thick and just dissolves the halfling.
No.
I could just imagine just her just grabbing his face and just doing that. It's like, I've had enough.
And I will say, is Damien a gentleman enough to help Lou back in without having to make Tallulah make a check?
You have to
Considering
ask me that question.
you stick
Of course
to,
I am.
I'm just saying. So you guys help back in, and you God. You guys get back into the carriage. You're all battered and bloodied. You see that the back door has opened, and Cord has left the device and is basically like kicking halflings from coming into the carriage. And then the world goes bad.
Oh.
Wanna be all bad.
That was good.
Everything shudders to the left. You hear a rending of metal and screaming. Cord is now holding on desperately to the back of this train carriage that is dragging along the ground as the lower halves of his legs are just gone, as the last bit of your carriage is gone, as you guys are staring out into a desolate wasteland. In something that will become known as the Morning, the entire nation of Seer has been destroyed. It will become known as the Mournland after this. You guys drag away in the distance, watching the nation itself fall. And that's where we're going to end it today.
I found my
Thing
stash.
just went poof though.
Speaking of poof.
Yeah.
That time.
All right.
Oh.
So, I want to thank everyone for hanging out with us in the channel. I want to thank you guys for playing. Questions, comments, concerns. What do you guys think?
That was awesome, but what do I do about my 1 hit point?
You are
For
gonna.
next time.
I will because the standard
Reveal.
setting for Eberron is 5 years after the Morning, and after the end of the Great War. You guys just witnessed the end of this 100-year war happen right now, because
Okay.
once a nation gets eliminated from the map, everyone else who's fighting the war goes, "We don't know what happened. We're not gonna fight anymore. We're done." So we're doing a time skip. Episode 2 will start 5 years later, with the current time of Eberron. So in next session will have been 5 years, and you guys will be level 2. You guys have leveled up. I will guide people, anyone who has questions about how to level or anything like that. I will guide you. I will find some time over the next week to guide you through and get that level up there for you. But what do you guys think? You guys coming back for next week?
Fuck yeah.
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 Especially because I'm gonna live.
Yes. You guys.
Surprise. Surprise
Yeah.
Damien gets
That
even
I
hotter.
managed
Yes.
to headbutt fear
We can only
into
hope.
like 4 different creatures.
That wasn't even on my radar of things that might have fucking happened during this fight. Like I knew 100% Damien was going on top of this train. I figured somebody might join him. You know, but like there were things of the mentally listing. This is definitely going to happen, and then this is definitely not going to happen. Anya doing a full-on mid-air 11 float to like hit the entire bad guys with her fear boom, not even on my radar.
That's what I'm here for.
Okay. So
Finding
yeah,
the
we're
box and thinking outside of it.
we're going to wrap up with that. I will figure out what happened with my music and get that fixed for next time. Thank you, everyone at home, for joining us. We're going to find somebody to rate out to.
Everyone. Thank you, Clock, for putting this all fucking together and being an amazing DM.
That was fun.
This is
That
like
was
the coolest,
great,
most
dude. Holy
successful
shit.
experiment.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Like I will
Yeah,
fully admit, I've been
astounding.
super freaking nervous.
Big-
person.
Holy
Oh,
shit, you just got
no,
rated.
just got rated.
You just got rated. Right as we're rating out.
All right, so we're gonna be some joint rated, but welcome in, Jory. So hi everybody. We are just finishing up this episode actually. Ooh, Bear and Breakfast. It looks amazing. I want to play it. But we are just finishing up this session. Thank you very much for rating. That's okay. We're gonna carry this on to somebody else. Don't worry. Everyone sit tight for rates.
Around. We got this.
But yes, we just finished up the first episode, and if you missed the first episode, noon on a Thursday Eastern Standard Time, the VOD of this will be going onto my YouTube. Give me a second to get the link again. I had it here, and then of course I was an idiot. Like, I don't need that link. I don't need to paste that.
Oh, you
link
didn't set up
someplace.
a command. Never mind. I was like, oh, is there a
no.
command for it?
There's a timer command for it, but I don't think they even went off. I wasn't paying attention.
Son of a bitch.
Yep. So I gotta yell that too. Thank you, Jay.
I got you.
So
Yes.
that is where you're gonna see that. We'll see what happens to this weird cast of characters next week.
I was gonna say
Alright.
Weird but sexy.
Next
can
week at 7, yeah? Same?
quick
Yes.
recap for the people who just joined.
Yep. Yeah.
Lou melted a raptor and a halfling, and
Yes.
Jay popped a halfling like a gusher.
Yep.
I came out as a changeling,
Pre-sun.
and Aegis headbutted the fear of God into a lot of people,
To everybody.
into
pretty much.
everybody.
To my surroundings.
This was a lot of fun. I was super nervous, I'll fully admit, going into this. Thank
had
you guys. That was the big thing. I was nervous that people wouldn't have fun.
Yeah, I had fun.
I gotta say, for a first time ever playing something like this, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to do it again. I want to keep going. Let's do the thing. Ready, go.
All right, and yes,
We
for
have to
those
stop? We don't have to stop, do we?
we do have to stop because I don't have the next stuff prepped yet. I will prep.
Okay, well, fine. Be that way.
But yes, this was episode 1 of The Bloody Right Hand. What does that mean? I guess we'll find out later. There is going to be bad J. Pull up. There will probably be 4 or so episodes of this, and if that works and we want to keep on going, we'll keep the campaign going, and we might maybe rotate in and out casts of characters and things like that. I have plans if it happens. But yes, thank you everybody. Who should we raid to?
So same time next week.
Same time next week. Same bat time. Same channel.
Love it.
What?
I mean,
Anybody have somebody to raid to?
Here, let me see who's.
I was
on.
gonna say,
That's right.
I know Fred's
Yeah.
playing Cult of the Lamb, but
Yeah, Brad is.
Oh, is he starting Cult of the Lamp? That's awesome.
he is doing his own cult now. He's doing the Cult of Pizza.
That
Why
makes
am
sense.
I not
what-
surprised?
Yeah, exactly. I had Cult Ramalama Ding Dong, and he has Cult Pizza.
Yes.
And just going down the line to remind everyone about these wonderful people, Damien is played by Single Letter J, who you can find at that link.
Thank you.
Vez, the Changeling, is played by VoxChroma, you can find at that link. Anya, the human, with the exploding power of fear, is played by Aegis and
Jeremy
Pred, you can
Digits.
find at that link. And Tallulah is played by Tallulah and Chill, who can be found at that link.
Yes. Hello.
Yeet.
Hola.
Yeah, anybody got somebody good to rate out to?
I vote Aegis and Pred just because on
Yeah.
principle it feels right, given that first session
That's
with Aegis and all
fair.
that.
Half of them are here.
It's like we're all buddies coming home from playing D&D and we're just walking our friend home, you know?
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah.
There you go.
All right, that makes sense.
Oh,
Thanks
no.
for making
No,
sure I got
no, I don't
home
like this game.
safe.
I don't like this game anymore.
The boyfriend approves of the people I'm hanging out with. And,
Nope.
Yeah.
Because I live
All
out
right.
in the woods. That means I'm gonna be fucking attacked by a Demogorgon. I don't like this game anymore.
Yes, it is.
Fair.
All right. So, if you are not subbed to the channel, you can use that as your raid message. If you are subbed to the channel, you can use that as your raid message.
just
All right, I
used
want to thank
Happy
everybody.
Cheese.
We will see you all hopefully next next Tuesday. See you next Tuesday. In the meantime, kick names, take butt, and we will have a great rest
Hey,
of your
thanks.
day.
Love y'all.
Always. And Jim McCall, bye.
KT.